Welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 47. I'm your editor, Mia. This week, the boys are asking this or that questions that get really personal and weird. Sounds about right. They say goodbye to the Olympics by recalling some of the events they enjoyed. And Joshua gives Sean a lesson on his road rage. All that plus more. Enjoy the show.
Hello and welcome to Sorry for the Delay, episode 47. We are your hosts. My name is Sean. This is Joshua. Joshua, how are you doing today, buddy?
Hello, Sean. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everybody listening. I don't know, depending on when you listen to this, it could be in the morning, on your way to work, getting your hair done, whatever you're doing. But good morning. I'm. If you can't tell, I'm a little hoarse in the voice right now. I don't know if I caught like a head cold or just my voice or allergies or whatever it is, but I'm slightly under the weather. But I'm here. I'm going to bring the energy the best I can, and Sean over here is going to do the same. But I'm happy to be here and happy that everybody's listening.
Hey, I'm happy that you're here, Joshua. I'm happy you made it through your little head cold. So you're surviving. You're getting there. You're thriving.
I don't know if I made it yet. Yeah. Shit, I don't know if I made it yet. We still got an hour to go. Shit, we're going to see how this happens here, man.
You might not make it.
And again, sorry for in advance if I cough or I have the sniffles or something. I'm doing my best.
He's trying
for
folks.
all of y'all.
He's trying.
Yeah.
Let's start the episode as we always do, Joshua. Are you drinking anything in your cup today? Is there something going on in that? You had a little head cold. You got a little Jaeger in there to quench that.
All right. I know it's like when I hear it's kind of a funny, like an ongoing joke, around here, because the cure always for sickness is just a shot of tequila, right? That's kind of. I mean, I didn't grow up that way.
That cures
that
everything.
That typically will just clear the throat. If you're feeling like shit, a shot of tequila generally makes you a happier person, even if you're down in the weather. But I'm not going to start this episode off with the shot of tequila as much as I would like to. So today, what is in my cup? I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going with the Nature's Finest. I'm gonna go with the mocktail myself, but this is one of nature's mocktails.
Nature mocktail. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. It's coming straight from Mother Earth. It doesn't get any better than this. All of us drink it or should drink more of it. But today, folks, what I have in my cup is a nice big helping of ice and some quality H2O, baby. Some quality.
We go
H2O.
47 episodes and Joshua decides not to have a drink. Wow.
Look at my voice, man. My voice. I shouldn't be even drinking any alcohol.
Right now.
So I'm going with water. Screw all you guys.
Well,
I'm going with
Joshua's
water.
being
Cheers.
boring as fuck. I made a little concoction. This week I made my own mocktail. What is inside my cup is 3 parts strawberry lemonade, 2 parts unsweetened iced tea, a few sprigs of mint, 1 part apple juice, and then I top that off with some tonic water. Joshua, I haven't tried it yet, so as I always do, as is tradition, it tastes like piss. I like it.
No, it doesn't. I'm sure it's actually pretty good.
It tastes pretty good. I forgot to mention there is bitters in there too, so if you're doing a mocktail without any alcohol, you can skip the bitters if you want. But it basically tastes like an Arnold Palmer, except strawberry flavored, which is kind of nice with a little bit of mint. So it's almost like a mojito, but I'm on that strawberry kick, to be honest with you. So that's just what I'm doing this time around. So it's not bad.
I think at some point what we got to do is we got to do a giant list of all the drinks and everything we've tried thus far in all these episodes. Yeah. And somebody out there's got to try it, because I think we've made some good ones. I think by far the water that I'm drinking with all this purified naturally from the Mother Earth is going to beat them all, though. I think this
did you filter that water yourself, Joshua? Like, did it come from you? Maybe you filtered it through a snake or something and drank it yourself?
I did. Actually, I had a couple bonfires in my backyard. So what I did is I went out and scooped up a bunch of the charcoal, from my bonfires, and I ran the water through the charcoal, my melted down plastic and everything. No, I'm just kidding. I don't melt plastic.
Was it like natural dew? How, like when you're in nature and you need to survive, you basically put out like a plastic little sheet and you let the dew condense on there. and then you filter it through that charcoal filter. Is that what you did? Is that?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I did. And I actually scraped the dew off my lemon tree in the backyard. So there's nothing in this cup that off the leaves. Yeah. I went around the bird shit to get the dew from the leaves. But yeah, man. Nice. I mean, nothing like a tall glass of, water to start your morning or your afternoon or your night.
I guess whatever.
You
boring fuck. Hey, Joshua, are we cheersing to anything this week? Is there anything going on with days of holidays or anything interesting?
I mean, there usually isn't anything interesting, but we kind of throw them out there anyways because maybe one of these means something to you, or you can use it in your daily conversation. Like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Maybe whatever. But here's one that somebody might be interested in. Today is National Bacon Lovers Day.
Oh shit! I can fucking cheers to bacon, my guy. Fucking clogging my arteries. It's delicious. What's your take on bacon, Joshua? Are you a bacon fan?
Dude, I'm a giant bacon fan. And believe it or not, last night, my girlfriend and I had some, which she made, obviously, because I can't really cook a whole lot of things. So she made up some amazing bacon wrap hot dogs. These things were incredible. So we use like this thick cut bacon. She seasons it up. I mean, she doesn't really need season, but like cooks it up, chops it up. Yeah, we don't actually, it's kind of stupid because I said bacon wrap, but we actually chopped the bacon up this time. So it kind of made it into like chunks and put it in either side of your bun. But yeah, we did some bacon wrap hot dogs and those things are actually bomb. But I love bacon. I mean, I'm a giant bacon fan. So
okay,
I'm doing bacon.
Good to know.
Bacon's doing me.
Cheers to bacon. Delicious.
So if you, it's probably the morning for some of you, so maybe you have yourself a piece of bacon. But other than that, I got another one on top of you bacon lovers. Maybe I put some bacon on top of this. Today is also National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day.
Ooh, this brings up a question, Joshua. Are you a fan of chocolate covered bacon? Is that something in your realm?
Yes, I will eat.
Really?
I will eat chocolate covered bacon. I will.
Wow. What is it about chocolate covered bacon that you like?
We've discussed this before, but Joshua is a chocoholic.
That is true.
You cover anything in bacon. You dip your big toe in bacon. I mean, not your big toe because you got some nasty ass feet. Seen them. Yeah. And they're too big. You got big feet. Don't want that much chocolate in my mouth. But yeah, sorry, it's pretty stupid. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, chocolate, I love it. Dip whatever you want for the most part. Other than Sean's foot in, I'm gonna try it. It's probably fucking good, but I'll eat it. Yeah,
all right. Covered. So you just like chocolate. So chocolate, anything is right up your alley. Then got it.
I'll at least try it. Yeah, okay. I'll take a bite out of it. I'm down for some of that. What about you? Do you like? Are you a
No, I don't like chocolate covered bacon. I think it's weird. Like I don't know. I don't think those two flavors mix. But then again, I do like chocolate covered pretzels, and it's like the same thing. So there's that. But I don't know. Chocolate covered bacon's just not for me.
All right. Well, I got one more. If that didn't satisfy your palate enough, some fresh water, some bacon, some pecan pie, I got one more for you. Today,
lay it on me.
For all you radio lovers out there, I don't know how many people are still listening to the radio.
Well, I mean, to be fair, we do listen to the radio. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I do. I mean, occasionally I do. I mean, Spotify count as the radio? I don't know. But today is National Radio Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the radio day. Yeah, look at that.
He's got the voice for it, everybody.
He got the voice for
it.
He
can do radio. Yeah, Sean can do radio. So if you're hiring.
Please, send us an email.
Give this guy a call. You can do that. I don't know what part I could play. Maybe I can play some sock puppet in the background. Or
you can be my DJ. But, you can be my disc man. You know how like every good radio host has like a sidekick. And it's like the guy who just plays the discs for him. You'd be like, you're on 97.9 with me and Joshua. Just be like, Joshua, go ahead and lay on those thick beats. And then you just like play music.
I guess I could drop a good disc down on the table every once in a while. Just lay that fat thing down on the table and spin it.
Yeah, all see, I gotta be fun. That'll be real fun.
Don't be that partner in crime. Why not?
Fuck it.
I'm in. That's all I got. But that's it, everybody.
Right.
Those are your holidays. Something to celebrate. Tell your friends. Tell your coworkers. Tell somebody you need to have an awkward conversation with. Just lay it out there and see where it goes.
Yeah, talk to your coworker about chocolate covered bacon and big toes. See which one they want more.
Oh shit!
Joshua, before we head on into the newsroom and all that fun stuff, I wanted to hijack this episode real quick, and I wanted to play a little game, Joshua. This morning, I was thinking about things to do, because, it can't always be just fun talking, So I wanted to play a little game called This or That, Joshua. I have a list of things that I want to know whether you would choose this or that, right?
All right.
So I'll start off first, real nice and casual, right? Nice and easy, nice and flowy. So the first one is, would you rather start work late or leave work early? Which one are you taking?
I mean, is it the job I currently have? Because if it's the job I currently have outside of this fun thing that we do together, I would certainly love to leave early.
Okay. All right. I'm with you on that. I would take the leave early too.
But
Oh,
I mean, I gotta throw the but out there because I did say the job I currently have. Yes, I would love to leave early. Now, if I worked at a strip club, it would be a little bit different. Joshua would be staying there until the sweat has been wiped up off the floor. All the drinks have been drank. I would like to see the building's lights get turned off, and that's when I would go home.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has put many a women through college.
Oh, stop. Don't say that. It's not true. He's lying.
I am. I'm sorry.
He is
I'm
lying. I said work there. I didn't say go there and throw dollars.
I'm sorry. That's right. You did say
no,
you did say work there.
All right,
yeah,
all right.
You did say that. You did clarify. That's me. I'm projecting. My bad. Sorry.
And just to be even more clear, I'm not the one going to be taking off my clothes either, okay? Because I know you could spin that way too. Nobody wants to see this man take it all off unless, maybe you're my girlfriend, my wife, or somebody else.
Except
nobody
me
would
want to see that shit.
Yeah, head to toe, I'm covered. But yeah, I'm leaving late every time if I work at a strip club. They're all night.
You're the one sweeping the glitter off the floors. Love it.
Right. Staying there all night, baby.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck. All right, let's move
on. What about you? Am I asking you these questions? Are we reverse rolling
I already
this, or
told
just
you.
a one? Okay.
I would rather leave work early because, who doesn't like that feeling? It's like a Friday afternoon and you're leaving work at like 10 in the morning, You're just like, fuck this. Like, I'm ready to go home and start your weekend. It's nice. So I'm doing leave early. But moving on, Joshua, the next one, I think you may have a little harder time. Would you rather, Joshua, this or that, save 100 strangers or one loved one? That's okay.
Jesus.
Take your time.
100 strangers or one loved one? Like
Yeah.
I'm going to overanalyze this. I'm that guy.
Yeah.
How long have I loved this person? Did I just meet them?
No, this is like the kind of love that you share like a lifetime. Like you probably met them when you were, I don't know, in the womb. Like you share a bond with this person that is almost unbreakable.
Or 100 strangers?
Or 100 strangers. Yeah, there you go. Who are you saving?
I mean, all 100 strangers could be like terrorists. All 100 strangers could be somebody who never did anything good for anybody.
Very true.
So if I know nothing about these 100 people, I'm going to have to go with the person that I know and the person that I love. I can't just give it all away for 100 people I've never seen or met or know they're going to live even the next day after I save their life. I mean, that's a very, very hard choice.
It is.
And I hope nobody ever has to make that, but I would have to choose the one I know and the one I love over the 100 people I don't know.
All right. I respect it. I would do the same thing, to be honest. I would choose a loved one over 100 strangers. They're strangers. We're all in a simulation. The world's the shape of a hot dog. You know this. Like, sorry. I don't know who you are. You're gone now. Boom. There you go.
Yeah. Love's hard to find, too. I mean, if you find love, you can go through 100 people and never love them.
Yes, you could.
To get to that one that you do love. And maybe that's what the real deeper question is you already been through those 100 people and you found that one. So they need to go.
There you go. All
I
right.
don't even know. I don't even know 100 people. So I
Yes,
probably
you
got
do.
rid of all those people a long
Out of
time
out of
ago.
all the people,
So-
Joshua, you know 100 people. I know you do. We walk around town and people will just wave at you and call your name. You know 100
All
people.
right. You got me. Guilty as
All
charged.
right.
I do.
Fucking words. This one's not as difficult of a choice. So this is, would you rather, Joshua, pause time or rewind time? Why can I not speak? Swear to God, I'm not drinking.
It's that mocktail, baby.
I know, it's hitting hard, baby.
It's tough.
Mm.
That's tough. Can you rephrase the question?
Would you rather have the ability to pause time? So let's say freeze time, right?
Freezing
Or
it?
would
Okay.
you rather have the ability to rewind time? So to like go backwards.
Rewind
in time.
it or
Yeah.
freeze it?
Yep. Those are your choices. This or that.
I mean, I think rewinding it is better than freezing it.
I mean, there could be certain circumstances where you would want to freeze time, you know?
Yeah. But I think if you could rewind it, once you've gotten past the frozen part, you could just rewind past, go backwards before that incident even happened.
Yeah, but what if
So-
the incident's something cool, right? Like you just let's say, for example, you had this ability as a child, right? Or like whatever age is appropriate to see your first pair of boobies, or your first penis, whatever you want. But let's say you had that ability during that time period and you had the ability to freeze time and you could just live in that moment for as long as you wanted, rather than rewinding the moment, having to play the moment out again, and then rewinding it back, and then playing the moment out again, because there's no way for you to freeze that. You'd just be rewinding the moment over and over again. I'd rather freeze the moment and live in that,
All right.
live in that space for a second.
All right. When we get into topics like this, I could get myself into trouble because I start thinking all kinds of shit, right? I don't know anybody who's ever wanted to freeze an orgasm, but I know a lot of people that have wanted to relive them over and over and over and over
Yeah.
again.
Oh, you're making a solid case here, my guy. You're making a
So-
solid point.
So, I mean, let's not get stuck on the O conversation, but if you could relive that first one or the whatever one you want to go back to, your highlight reel, chances are you're going to rewind it as opposed to pausing that moment. So
Good
again,
point. Good point.
I'm going to rewind it. I'm rewinding, and that's not what I'm picking. I don't want to be weird, but
That's what
going
I'm
with something
picking.
else.
All right. I'm calling it right now. I want to relive my orgasms. I'm going to rewind that shit over and over again.
That's some shit.
Oh
That
my
is some
God.
shit. That's too funny.
All right. I got two more, Joshua. Two more for you. This one's a little more on the weirder side. So get ready for
We
that.
do weird. We do weird. We do weird very well.
We do.
Here.
We do.
Sorry for the delay.
I can't pronounce my W's today. Goddamn. Joshua, would you rather be blindfolded or gagged?
Blindfolded or gagged?
Yeah.
Easily blindfolded. There's a lot of shit I don't want to see.
The instant
Put it this way.
blindfold choice.
I put it this way. There's a whole lot of things I don't want to see, but a whole lot of things I'd still put in my mouth. So talking about food.
Okay.
Talking about
Yeah.
food. Okay.
Yeah, I
food.
bet you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking
Chocolate
about
covered
food.
whatever,
right,
Joshua's
let's
the kind
not
of person
go-
who eats bananas for the shape, not the taste.
No, that's no. I eat bananas sideways. Everybody, I don't eat them the other way. I'm not fucking weird. Jesus. Yeah. So yeah,
All right, so
blindfolded.
blindfolded.
Yeah, I'm good with that easily.
I think I'm with you on that one too. I'd rather be blindfolded. I just feel like being gagged, it reminds me of the dentist office. When they put that thing in your mouth to keep your mouth open, and after a while it kind of just hurts and just locks up your jaw. I'd rather just be blinded. So there's that one.
Hey, we can make that happen. Don't worry. You want to be blind?
I'm well
Wait,
aware.
we'll close the cameras down right now, and I'll show you some shit you'll never want to see again. We can make this happen. So
Jeez.
don't worry about it. We can make that happen.
All right, Joshua, this is the last one I have for you.
Shit.
I saved the best for last, in my opinion. So here it is. Joshua, would you rather watch a couple kiss for 5 minutes straight or watch a graphic sex scene with your parents?
Jesus. Well,
Yeah, Tough one, man. Tough one.
Are we in the circle? Are we in the circle of trust here?
We're in the circle of trust. But let me preference this couple, okay. Right? This is like the kind of couple that you take a look at and you're just like, oh, that's nasty kind of thing. It's not like Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively kissing here. It's like smut of the earth kind of kissing.
I don't know. I think honestly, I mean, full transparency, I would just watch two people kiss sloppily and grossly.
Okay.
And just whatever other words I can make up, grossly, sloppily, just fucking whatever words you want to put in the dictionary, brand new ones. Yeah, I would rather do that than experience those moments.
You don't want to experience the awkward moment of watching a graphic sex scene with the family. Like that's not going down with you.
No, that is 100%.
You and your brothers and sisters hitting around the couch and then just fucking pounding.
No. Not doing it. Not doing it.
All right,
I mean, the only way that works is if they're like not blood related and they're like a 30th cousin from, across the world, live in Mumbai or some shit. Like they're not even anywhere on the spectrum of related anymore, but somehow they're like your cousin,
Oh, so then what if it was like not your immediate family? What if it was like your wife's family or your girlfriend's family?
No, I just laid it out there. I've never seen this person in my life. And genetically, if we did a test on both of us, none of the genes are showing up the same, but somehow they got the same last name as me. Don't fucking know. But no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. I will watch two people make out all day if I have to. I mean, we watch movies all the time. I've already seen that.
Good point.
Never done the other. Never done the latter. So,
okay. Well,
just putting that out there.
I mean, to be honest, I'm with you as well. I'd rather watch the couple make out for 5 minutes straight than have to live through that awkwardness and trauma. So, there's that.
Extremely weird. Extremely.
And with that, Joshua, thank you so much for playing This or That. There's no flashy intro. Maybe there'll be a flashy. Mia, can you put a flashy intro in there? Give me something.
That's pretty good. That was a good one. And if you're on your way driving to work and you're completely traumatized, or maybe you laughed about some of this shit, maybe you share that with a coworker. Put on this. Sorry for the delay. Show them this part where Sean awkwardly asked me if I would watch a scene with my parents. Just
sex scene, to be honest. Sex scene.
I didn't want to say it. Maybe show a friend.
You have the preference, baby. You have the preference.
Holy shit. Like it's man coming up with.
All right, Joshua.
You ready? You ready? Ready to head to the newsroom?
Let's take him to the newsroom. I think we need a fucking guy. I need a fucking speak agent. Fucking A.
I cannot.
Just fucking cut me out, Mia. Cut me.
Take this guy. All right, let's slide over to the newsroom, everybody. Here we go. What do we got in the headlines today? Sean?
All right. In today's headlines,
the guy who can't speak today.
I know, and you're expecting me to read. Here we go.
Here we go.
We have Goodbye. Good, G-O-O-D, by, B-Y,
I don't spell.
Olympics.
You can't talk. I can't spell. Goodbye, Olympics.
Goodbye, Olympics. Yep.
All right. Brain teasers.
Yeah, okay. More brain teasers, son of a bitch.
We got to get into the brain teasers. I mean, some people are driving to work right now. Some people are stuck in traffic and they're like, fuck. Let's think about something. Maybe let's see how Sean's going to do today. Or maybe they figure out one of these things. Yes.
All right. Next one is road rage. All right. That's a pretty decent topic. I can't read this. Oh, here we go. Things not to say to your boss. Okay. And then random sports trivia because I didn't do as good the last time. Thanks, Joshua. Thanks for bringing this one back.
Hey, we might not get to the sports trivia because, sometimes we just get to some shit, and that is 100% okay because this is, again, the show is called Sorry for the Delay, so some shit just doesn't happen. There's a delay in some shit. But we're going to kick it off with Goodbye Olympics.
I just love the fact that it's spelled Goodbye Olympics.
Sean? I mean, are you sad? Is the torch, is anybody else sad about the Olympics being done? Are they ready to go back to their regular fucking lives and watch the shit that they really want to watch because it just, the channels are full of Olympic shit? Are you sad to see the Olympics go?
Let me put it this way, Joshua. After our last conversation with the Olympics, we put out some social media posts about them. People were divided on the Olympics. Some of them liked it. Some of them didn't care for the Olympics. I got into the Olympics more, and we can touch briefly on some of the controversies here on the Olympics, because this one could go for a little while. The first one I'd like to talk about is the lady who did the breakdancing from Australia, which is coming out now that it was kind of almost a hoax kind of thing. Like she cheated her way into it. It's a whole thing. I don't know the whole process of it. Feel free to find it, look it up on Google or whatever. But her dance moves is what I'd like to talk about. They were some of the best dance moves I have ever seen in breakdancing. I am utterly amazed that she got 0 points in each of her rounds. Kind of disappointed about the fact that she didn't move on. So there's that, Joshua. Did you see this woman create some of God's gifts to dance moves?
I used to break dance as a kid, like nowhere near like the actual competitors. Like, yeah, no, I mean, I had a vinyl floor. We had Sharpies. You wrote all over it. And yeah, we had some cool shit going on. Learn how to spin on your head and your hand and all this shit. But I mean, apparently she's supposed to be like a dance instructor or like a professor or like,
she's like a teacher. She's a teacher.
She's like a teacher of the art in breaking. I mean,
something
maybe
like
this
that.
is FUD. Like maybe this is, or whatever. Maybe this is like just terrible news. But I don't know. I'm indifferent about the breakdancing in general being in the Olympics and it being an Olympic sport. Just kind of a little bit indifferent about that.
Really? Because I think it's pretty cool that it's an Olympic sport. Like some of that shit. So like I watched the finals on that one, and some of the shit that they were doing was fucking amazing. Like I can only imagine like the upper body strength that shit takes to like pull off. It's pretty fucking cool. And by the way, I was being sarcastic about God's gift to dancing. We all know that she was terrible. Okay, we all know that. So the second thing I wanted to talk about, Joshua, is what I was saying that I was watching. So I don't know if you remember a few weeks ago when you asked me this. The only thing that I was watching was the men's basketball game, basketball games. The men's basketball team won gold in an amazing fashion. For those of you watching on YouTube, youtube.com/@sorryforthedelay podcast, I have a Stephen Curry little Funko Pop behind me in honor of the GOAT, Mr. Babyfaced Assassin there. Putting the fucking country of France to sleep with his little night-night ceremony after shooting what was the dagger of a 3-point shot in between two defenders while Kevin Durant and LeBron James were wide open. One of the most iconic images in sports that'll forever be just beautiful sportsmanship and beautiful basketball playing. So they won, which has come to be expected, but the road to get there was so difficult for them that it made it more exciting to see that 3-point shot go in. So I just want to say congratulations to them, because that's a fucking amazing feat. And then congratulations to the women's basketball team as well. They played against France, Joshua, and they won by a spectacular 1-point victory, dude. They won by 1 fucking point. And that game was fucking back and forth throughout the whole entirety of it. It was freaking insane. So congratulations to both those two teams for winning gold and making America proud again, So those are the two things I wanted to talk about the Olympics, and I was very happy with it. But other than that, I didn't really watch anything else. I did see some people like climbing up rocks like spider monkeys. That was fucking cool. Like they start from the bottom and they basically like rock climb their way all the way to the top. People were doing it in like under 3 seconds. It was fucking amazing. But I didn't see anything else. I didn't see the skateboard finale, unfortunately. I didn't see the surfing finale, but I saw the meme for that one, which was pretty funny. But yeah, nothing too crazy other than that. So in a way, I am a little bit sad that the Olympics are gone. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy that other sports are about to begin. That being said, football and baseball about to end. Baseball's about to end, but basketball's coming back, and so I'm ecstatic.
All right. Well, the Olympics, I'm not sad to see it go, but I'm also not happy to see it go. I'm more. I find it more interesting about, again, the sports that they put into the Olympics. Mm-hmm. So to kind of get through it real quick, I did a little quick Google search while you were talking about how much you love basketball. And I wish I loved I wish I had the passion you have for basketball. Mm-hmm. I just don't. Not at this time. Maybe someday you'll be able to talk me into basketball, but I don't have that. I appreciate the athleticism, as I said before, I believe, but I'm just not into it. But what I found interesting as far as this next upcoming Olympics, did you know that they're adding flag football?
I did see that. They're adding flag football, which is pretty exciting because, that's one step closer to football being like officially the main, like the best football, like, oh, wait, how do I put this? It is one step closer for football to be considered like an actual like world sport, if that makes sense. I don't know. Throw me in the comments, baby. Let me
I don't know how I feel about flag football. How are you going to have, isn't rugby? Rugby's in the Olympics,
mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to have some straight up athletic, massive men smashing each other?
And women. Also women.
Women. Yeah, just everybody out on the field. How are you going to have those two sports, people competing for gold medals? And then you're going to put together flag football as an Olympic sport. Here's what you do. I'm just going to throw that out there. You got the next 4 years, 8, whatever, however many years it takes. Here's what you do. About this flag football thing, is you take the same rugby team, you put those same motherfuckers in the flag football game, and you let them go hard at each other. You let those guys go hard. And then I want to see what happens. So just a thought, just an idea, just do a carryover, your rugby team, have them do the flag football, and just see what comes out of that. I don't know about that flag football. But baseball, that seems pretty cool. Softball, yep. I dig it. Cricket is a worldwide game.
World sport,
that should be in there. It's a world sport. Lacrosse and squash, I guess, is going to be in there. Don't know much about squash, but
I don't either. We'll have to look into that one.
Yeah, I'm happy to see.
Sure.
I'm happy to see that's coming and changing. But goodbye Olympics. Happy to see some more sports. Flag football
is not coming back next year, unfortunately.
Breakdancing is going to be done, and maybe we owe it to that lady. I'm sorry, but it's probably her fault. All right, John,
let's move on.
Somebody's in traffic.
Fucking brain teasers. God, I hate them.
Brain teasers. I mean, somebody's in traffic. You hate them, but I made these brain teasers a little bit easier for you. Okay,
bullshit.
A little bit easier. Now, if you just listen on Spotify. I made this easier because there's visuals, so you're going to have to slide over to YouTube. That makes this process and answering these questions a little bit easier for Sean.
Or you can take the challenge without the visuals. So for those of you listening on Spotify, this is just hard mode. So let me know how you did. Put it in the comments. There's a comment section on Spotify, so feel free.
Yes, so without further ado, we are going to get into the brain teaser section. And I know this drives Sean fucking crazy, because he's got a big brain and sometimes it just don't work like his mouth. His words don't come out.
Words don't come out right.
Shit just don't come out right. All right, so Sean, again, I made it a little easier for you. I only got 3 brain teasers for you. You, Sean, you, the listeners. We're going to hit it with the first one.
Bring it on.
Can you read that,
you
Sean?
made it a multiple choice question. Okay. You saw that I was terrible.
I made it a little easier for you. The listeners on Spotify won't be able to see this, but like I said, slide over to YouTube.
I'll give them it.
Here, check it out.
This is the first brain teaser, everybody. No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? My options are earplugs. Hair plugs.
Yep, hair plugs.
Hair plugs, a toilet seat, and I can't read that last one, Joshua.
A calendar.
Okay. I'm going to go with a calendar. That seems like the obvious choice.
And I don't have my big brain, little brain up, but Sean, good job. A calendar is what you change.
Okay. All right.
Every month, buddy.
I feel
Every
a
month.
little less stupid.
All right, you ready to move on to the next one? You feeling a little prouder
I'm ready to
about
move.
yourself?
My big brain is been tickled. I'm ready to move on to the next one.
And if you're driving, again, you want to share that with somebody at work, just to fuck with them, maybe in a meeting somewhere, make them feel, a certain way.
And make
Try
them
it
feel
out.
stupid like me.
I got another one for you, Sean. Here we go.
All right, bust it. All right, this next one is: turn me on my side, and I am everything. Cut me in half, and I am nothing. What am I? The answers are a hot dog, a freshly soiled baby's diaper, or the number 8. Oh, this one's easy because I can see it. It's the number 8. Because if you turn the number 8 around, it's the infinity sign. So,
Wow. Well, I would have thought you would have went with the baby's diaper.
I was thinking about the baby's diaper, to be honest with you, but I really did want to go with hot dog because there is a photo of what looks to be a happy little hot dog in a hamburger bun. So there's that.
All right. For your final brain teaser, Sean,
All
and
right.
for you listening, let's hear it.
Hang on. It's all okay. What cities? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. What has cities but no houses? Forests but no trees, and water but no fish. Okay. The answers are a ghost town, a deserted theme park, or a map. Joshua, I'm going to say a map on this one.
Why would you say a map? Well, I mean, what?
Well, because first of all, a ghost town doesn't really make sense because that's already a city, right? Or a town, right? And a deserted theme park makes a little bit of sense, but it says it's deserted, so there wouldn't be any, I don't know. I'm justifying this with just map because map has everything.
All right, buddy. You got it. Sean got all of these brain teasers correct today, everybody. If you want to share some of those with your friend, tease somebody, mess with the brain a little bit, check it out. But good job, Sean. Good
Thank you,
job,
Joshua.
buddy.
Hey, thank you for dumbing that shit down for me, giving me only 3 choices to go with, and making the answers kind of obvious with the bad answers. So I appreciate that one right there, my guy.
All right, buddy. We're done with the brain teasers. Let's slide on over to everybody's favorite topic, or not if you're sitting in traffic right now. I really hope you're not road raging if you're listening to this. And if you are, be careful. But Sean, how do you feel about road rage? Are you a road rager?
No.
How do you address this?
I'm the opposite of road raging. I don't get mad. Joshua's taking long.
I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and listen because I've been in the car with Sean many times now and just got done with vacation with him, and I want to hear him actually say how he feels on the road. We're gonna see how honest this guy is right now, everybody.
I don't feel as though I road rage. I don't feel like I get angry on the road a lot. Maybe I'll say things, but I won't ever cut somebody off just because they were driving in front of me or shit like that.
We don't cut people off, do we?
No.
We don't say things either, do we? Okay.
I know I'm not going to say I don't say things.
I wish I had a counter for this. Keep going. Let's keep it going.
Listen, for the record.
Everybody wants to know.
I'm
kind
a
of guy
very
Sean
peaceful
is
driver.
on the road.
I follow all the rules. There's nothing I can say that will deny that. So that's my take, Joshua, and I'm holding to it.
That's it? That's all you're going to give into your road rage? Of all the rants that you've gone on this show, you're going to stop that hard on road rage and how you feel about it?
I fucking hate people who are assholes on the road. That's come to be an understanding. There may have been times where I drove in front of somebody and just slowed down intentionally. because they were just being stupid. Like sometimes that happens, or sometimes I'll just drive intentionally slow if you're tailgating me. Like, what do you want from me?
He's being so politically correct right now, everybody. I've been on so many trips with this dude, and don't believe a fucking word he's saying. This guy has a problem. This guy's a problem. One of which is, can I be honest? One of which is this guy doesn't even like to drive because he can't handle himself behind the wheel. I just spent 4 days with this guy, and this guy didn't even drive fucking once.
That's very true. Also, my car didn't fit everybody. So.
And yes, he's probably right. Probably right. So Sean, again, from the passenger seat, you know, he does better than driving when it comes to his rage. He will judge you if you don't use your blinker. Like most people do. He will judge you if you rapidly slam on your brakes. Again, some of these, if you listen to what he said he does, actually like applies to him as well.
But for sure.
But Sean is not, I wouldn't consider Sean a road rager, but Sean, he does better in the passenger seat. But I really wanted to hear Sean's take on road rage, because some of you could be driving right now, and who knows when you're going to watch this episode, because if you see Sean behind you and he's driving, you better watch the fuck out. You better move over. You better use your signals. Use both of them. Use your blinker and the one you stick out the window, the middle finger, if it's proper, if he is following you too close. Yeah, so if you see this guy on the road, wave at him, be nice to him, because you never know. He could run you down if he's having a bad day. He's big. He's big, so don't get out of the car. You know,
my car's not big though.
Yeah, he's not. What do they say? You're not. People buy big trucks. You know, you're not. Sean's not compensating for something in his little car. I don't drive a little
dick truck, all right?
Yeah, he's a big guy. But yeah, road rage, man. Road rage. How am I on the road? I'm driving Miss Daisy. I'm driving Miss Daisy, but the thing that fires back on me, and I'll do this real quick, is everybody knows, if you listen to this long enough, is I have a truck that the blinkers don't work. And if you end up behind me and I don't use my blinker, feel free to flip me off. Go right ahead. Fucking flip me off. But when you flip me off, please tell me why you did it. I want to know, because
yell it out the door.
A quick story. Yeah. A quick story. I was pulling into the grocery store, and some guy flips me off, and I look over him and he goes, "Nice blinker, asshole." And I was like, all right, I respect that. He flipped me off and he called me an asshole for not using my blinker. I respect you. And if he would have followed me because he was even more aggressive, I'd have been like, my man, I agree with you. I am an asshole. I didn't use my blinker. You're 100% correct. But sir, they don't work. And I work somewhere where I don't get paid a lot and I can't afford to fix it. So sir, if you'd like to donate to me, Joshua, or sorry for the delay, to help me fix my truck. Just kidding, everybody.
Your truck needs to be put out to pasture. You know that already.
But yeah, all I'm saying is if you're road raging, do it for the right reason. Let the person know why you flipped them off. Now I can't speak either. But just be careful. Be careful, because people do carry guns. People do carry knives. And some people will just rage on you because your bumper sticker, like, oh, I just won $1 million, or you're all proud of yourself or some shit. So be careful. Don't road rage. If you're listening to this and somebody just fucked with you, just make it to work safe. And be careful out there, because the road is a scary place.
Just take a deep breath and move on with your day.
All right, we're gonna do one more of these. I don't think we're gonna get to trivia because I know Sean's brain hurts already.
Those brain
real quick. Again, this is for the people on the road who haven't even gotten to work yet. You work the night shift. Maybe you work the late shift or some mid shift, whatever. You're getting to work right now and you're just hearing this. Sean, when I get to work, what is something things you don't say to your boss. Like, what is something that's not advisable out of your playbook?
Like, obviously, you're not going to curse at them, right? You're not going to, that's like, those are the most obvious things. You're not going to walk in and be like, hey, what's up, fuckface? You're not going to do that.
I've heard that at work before. I've heard people say that.
to their boss?
To their boss too. Yeah.
Shit. That's a whole nother level of like respect, I guess, then.
Very casual. Remember, there's bosses and bosses. I mean, your boss is what we're talking.
Your boss is your boss. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to walk in there and say like, hey, I'm fucking hammered right now. You probably don't want to say that. Or like anything, I don't know, anything racist, I guess. So
sorry.
What are things that you wouldn't say to your boss, Joshua? Like, what would you say?
That I'm better than you.
Oh wow. Okay. Damn.
You don't even have to cuss. You just look at him and go, you know what? I'm better than you.
That fucking hurt me. Jesus.
And then thinking to themselves, like, of course I wouldn't say that. I'm not that guy. But this is like things you wouldn't say to your boss. Okay, so that's where I'm going with this. Sean might be afraid because his boss might listen to this. He's like, shit, have I said that to them? Now I'm giving advice not to say that. But yeah, like, don't say things that will get you fired. So maybe read your SOP, read the English and Spanish. And if you like a British Columbia, like wherever you work, your region, Jesus. Read the SOP, because there are things out there that can really offend your boss. And again, if you're driving to work and you just road raged, hopefully you got that out. Because I don't want you to get to work and say I'm better than you when you get there, even though you clocked.
I don't know why that one like stings when you say it. It hurts. I'm better than you. Well, and you should probably also add it. Wait, actually, if you're driving to work right now and you want to say I'm better than you to your boss, follow that up with, and you're doing a terrible job.
Oh, that might.
There you go.
Really get that HR.
That'll really fucking stab.
Yeah. And whatever you do, even if, when your coworkers just disappears when things get hard, don't nickname him Foreskin. I promise you. Foreskin is not a good name.
No, it is not.
For your coworker.
No.
Even though he disappears when things get hard, don't do it.
Dumb. All right, buddy. Let's fucking land this plane. We got about 12 minutes to go. So
I'm out of here. I'm done.
Let's talk about some fun finds for those of you on the Spotify. This is the portion of the episode where you probably tune out, but that's okay because we are glad that you were listening. We're glad that you're here with us. And if you're not tuned out and you just want to hear what we have for our fun finds, hey, I appreciate that shit, man. That's pretty cool. So this week, Joshua, what do you have for your fun find? As he coughs up a lung.
For my fun find, I didn't think it was going to be very fun, but I did find a receipt in my truck from like 2004. I thought that'd be kind of stupid because I finally
2004.
Yeah, I finally vacuumed it. I think it was for like Taco Bell or something. Some like
nice
some nachos or some
Hell
shit.
Yeah, dude, that's right.
It was so old, like it was all faded out. Receipts don't really last long. But I did see the date, and I'm like, man. I was like, that was probably a good day if I was eating Taco Bell. Some, probably got the munchies or some shit. But I don't want to bring that. That'd be kind of stupid, right? An old ass receipt in your truck, kind of dumb.
That's an old ass receipt though, so that's pretty fucking dope.
The fact that it lasted,
right? 20 fucking years, Birdie.
So my fun find actually happened when I was on vacation up in Seattle with Sean and friends. Mm-hmm. I got this little guy and I was eyeballing this little character when I was up there. What was it, a couple months ago, 3 months, whenever the last time we were there. But I was eyeballing him, and this little dude brings a tear to my eye every time I watch this movie. Me and my girlfriend can't even get through it because we kind of cry every time. But this little guy has a special place in my heart. And this is Carl. From Up, with this little bird right there.
That's beautiful, Joshua. He's a beautiful little Funko.
Yeah, so Carl, this is cool. A special place in my heart. I don't know the value on this thing. I really don't care because it's very meaningful to me every time I look at it. Maybe one of these days I'll show up my artwork. I bought some artwork from Disney. It's like right up here, hand drawn by an artist. Maybe I'll show that one day. Yeah. But I really love Up.
Yeah, for those listening, Joshua was talking about the
great story
main character from Up, Carl. That's who Joshua was talking about in that Funko. Beautiful Funko. Joshua is a beautiful little dude. He's a beautiful little man. I guess I'll just show you my fun find as well. Joshua and I did go to the Funko store when he was up there, and so we have a bunch of Funkos that we're going to show off for the next few weeks. Joshua, this one that I have was based off of a meme, which I think I showed you, or at least I showed your significant other. But this is Kermit the Frog holding the cup. So it's like the I don't care cup, or the I don't remember what that's drawing a blank here, but anyways, it's Kermit the Frog holding up his don't fuck with me cup. So that's
another one.
that's my fun find for
put
this
that
week.
On your desk at work. Yeah,
there you go.
Send out some
or not my
subliminals.
problem. It's the not my problem cup. There you go.
There you go. That works.
Yeah,
that works.
Anyways, all right, let's move on to some fortunes and some lucky numbers for the week, Joshua.
All right.
While you try to figure out what
can you remember which one we pulled last week?
I can't fucking remember. And
we've been doing this for the last 2 weeks.
We've
been doing this the last 2 weeks.
We've gotten some new Funkos. We've gotten some new fortune cookies from a cool little bag here.
So if you don't know, and this is your first time listening or watching or whatever it is, I went out on Amazon and I bought these cool little fortune cookies because we got sick and tired of virtual cookies, and we got tired of the cookies that were making my hair fall out. I mean, maybe it was cookies or maybe that was happening naturally, but whatever. I need something to blame it on. So I went out and bought these shits. These things are actually really good. So these are the Dirty Dozen Misfortunes. You can find them on Amazon. Pretty sick. We're not sponsored in any way by these people, but if they wanted to give me some cookies, I will take the cookies.
You'll take them.
So we can go with the we'll go with the red ones. These are the Dirty Dozen, not for the faint of heart. Here we go. We're gonna go with these ones here. These are the red or pink ones, depending on how it shows up on your screen. All right, let's get into this. Here we go. Let's get us a fortune, and hopefully by now you're just parking your car and you're not raging in the parking lot at some asshole who just swooped in front of you, because I'm about to read you something that you might be able to use at work, against your boss, a friend, somebody who's fucking with you. We'll find out right now.
I don't know how that would work.
I don't know. Is a fortune or I don't know. Like, hey, let me tell you something, foreskin. Let's get in here.
Oh man!
All right, what do we got? What do we got for our Dirty Dozen here? All right, so for your lucky or unlucky fortune for today, August 20th of 2024 is normal. It starts with normal. That's kind of random. He requests that slutty cheerleading outfit. Not normal. He asks if he can try it on. Halloween's coming, everybody.
Now, Halloween is on its way, Joshua. It is on its way. I don't know how I felt about that fortune.
That's normal in my book. I mean, I'm not doing it, but that seems pretty normal to me.
Yeah.
I
mean, yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Why not? Fuck it. Everybody's entitled to their own thing here, I guess.
So that's your fortune.
Awesome. Well, let's give you guys some lucky numbers here for your week. Your lucky numbers are as followed: 1, 6, 16, 22, 33, 39, and 44. Once again, your 7 lucky numbers for the week. Feel free to use them on whatever you want. Are 1, 6, 16, 22, 33, 39, and 44. There you go, Joshua. Wonderful lucky numbers, some fortunes and stuff. And before we wrap up, Joshua, what is your background image this week? It looks to be a woman in like a Day of the Dead skull like makeup with like 2 fireballs behind her. Is that what
you got it? You're gonna have to slide over to YouTube and check her out. That is a beautiful AI generated image. I think the key words that I used were, I think I put in like a creepy person thinking with balls of fire coming out of their head, and then it just randomly generated. And I ran through a few cycles, but those AI tools out there are super, super awesome. But yeah, so I can't completely take credit because I didn't draw that, but I did think that up. So yeah, it's a pretty cool looking. So slide over to YouTube, check it out.
It also kind of looks like she is the nose and the two fireballs are the eyes, which is pretty weird. Yeah.
Well, she has a skull. It's like a skull tattoo running up her chest. She has, tattooed teeth across her mouth. Again, you're going to have to slide over to YouTube to check it out. But these images are available on YouTube.
All right, buddy, let's fucking land this plane. Do you have anything left to say to the people this week?
Other than be safe.
Don't
like I said, road rage is a thing. Sorry if the Olympics is over and you didn't want it to be. But there's new events, flag football, cricket. There's a maybe if you want to try it out next year and you're good enough, apply for try for the Olympics. But again, just be safe out there, everybody. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I'm under the weather. Thank you for putting up with my coughing and my sniffling and everything into this microphone. I'm going to take a NyQuil or, oxycodone or some shit or whatever. I don't know. Fucking
going to take some fentanyl and pass out.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do something. We'll see. I don't know. But be safe. Don't do drugs. Thank you to everybody listening.
Says the man who does mushrooms.
Hey, those ones are legal. Jesus Christ.
And with that said, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening. We do appreciate you. Follow us on all the social medias, youtube.com/@sorryforthedelay podcast, Instagram, sorry for the delay pod, TikTok, sorry for the delay pod as well on there. Or is that one podcast? I don't know. It'll come up right now in the little things in the back, or it's on the descriptions on the Spotify links and stuff like that. And with that said, Joshua, let's go ride a hot air balloon together and let me ask you to marry you. So we can live in that awkward moment where you say no and we're stuck up there for hours.
Right? As you dip your big toe in chocolate and try to sway me.
Yes, sir.
Weird.
All right, let's fucking get out of here. See you guys later. Deuces.